The corner, the corner, the corner. Hey, welcome. Come on into Cousin Ed's Corner. This podcast is where you'll find real, authentic conversation, organic conversation, unscripted, unfiltered conversation, like you're home with your cousin. It's all about life. It's about finance. It's about spirituality. It's about love and everything in between. I'm your host, Cousin Ed. I'm excited to bring you along on this journey. So sit back and listen in as we dive into a wide range of topics. I have some diverse guests coming on with an array of thoughts and opinions. My goal is to create a space all for us to connect and communicate. It's not really about me. It's about the community as a whole. Let's enjoy it. Let's sit back. Let's think about our past. Let's move into our future. It's about the corner, the corner, the corner. So no matter how you cut it or slice it, we're all here together. I'm just here to give you a piece of my heart, my mind, my soul, and my mentals. So sit back, relax, and enjoy another episode of Cousin Ed's Corner. The corner, the corner, the corner. What's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? It's your boy, Cousin Ed. Yes, indeed, we're back. We're back with another one, Cousin Ed's Corner. And this is Motivational Monday. Motivational Monday. First of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for being a part of this movement, being a part of this community. I don't know where I would be without you. So I want to say thank you. Please be sure to like, follow, and share the show. So go to top of the page, top right, top left, middle of the page, bottom left, bottom right. Hit the like button, subscribe button. Hit the share button and share with your friends, family, and loved ones. Also, if you'd like to reach out to me, you can reach out to me on any social media platform under Cousin Ed's Corner, Cousin Ed's Corner. And you can email me at info@cousinedscorner.com, info@cousinedscorner.com. Whew, that's a mouthful. But real quick, I wanted to spend some time with you today on this Motivational Monday. It's special for me. I've been talking about it for the last couple of shows about this upcoming election and how important it is. And I actually had my son come home. If y'all remember from Friday, I had a chance to go with my mother and went voting with her. And for some of you who may know him as EJ the DJ, I can't think of his rap name. What's your rap name? Chosen Child? That's it, the Chosen Child. But EJ the DJ, the Chosen Child, came home for this important election to actually get out and vote this time around again. And I just want to talk to him about just his, he hasn't gone yet today, but his voting experience and why he wanted to come home and do it. Could have did the mail-in ballot, didn't do that. And just talk about some important things about the youth of his time and age and what they think about the election. So real quick, EJ, welcome back to Cousin Ed's Corner.
Thank you for having me, Dad. How you doing?
I'm doing well. So this is my dude right here. So love him with my heart, all my heart. And we talk every day about voting. And I must say, this was a somewhat of a debate or a hot topic about why it's important to vote. So EJ, before deciding yes, it is important, why would you have felt it wasn't important to vote?
Me, I always felt that I was going to vote because I didn't vote last time.
Okay.
I wasn't old enough. So I've been waiting on the opportunity to vote. So I knew I was going to vote.
Okay. So why do some of your peers feel it's not important to vote?
I feel like it's not important to vote
Mm-hmm.
because they don't truly understand and grasp the greater picture, the greater aspect of it. I'll say a lot of them wasn't taught what was really going on.
Mm-hmm.
They just was going with the flow. They don't really know what the president does for us or what the president's supposed to get done. A lot of people go off of word of mouth and what they think is right or what they think they've heard and haven't went to do the research and find out what's really what.
Mm-hmm. So when you're talking with your friends about voting or just about the Congress or House of Representatives, things like that, how does that conversation go? Or do you all even have that conversation amongst your peers?
We've started to have those conversations as of late. I'd say about a year ago we weren't having these conversations, but since it is time to vote, I'm pushing for Kamala Harris, so I'm trying to make sure that that's what everybody does.
Mm-hmm. But the popular guy, Trump, man, he's great, man, right? I mean, that's what they tell you on the news and tell you in the media and celebrities, right? So
yeah.
Some of them.
But I try to tell my friends to go do their research.
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing I get all my friends with is I tell them that Trump is bringing back stop and frisk. So I say, you as a black man, what are you going to do when these cops can come pull you over and get away with it and do nothing?
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, and what was the answer to that?
Oh, no, I'm not messing with that.
Now, we were halfway joking. I say halfway because I say about 90% of this is true, and 99% of this is true. You did recently tell me one of your friends said they going for Kamala because of her stance on
marijuana.
How did that conversation
go? I was on Instagram and I saw that there was a post made that she is backing weed, and got some friends that are some weed connoisseurs, and they'll do anything not to go to jail behind weed. So if that's what that is, I knew to tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
because that right there, that's their reason for her being in office. But hey, there's a lot more good that she can do for the rest of the people.
Mm-hmm. So you saw a lot more good she can do for the rest of the people, and you may not be versed, but you may have some thoughts. What can the president, be it Kamala Harris or any other president, do for American people that may help us?
Well, for one, let's start off with Trump's trying to raise taxes.
Mm-hmm.
Inflation's already through the roof. I don't understand how you want to raise taxes for the people who don't have money,
mm-hmm.
but the people who have money don't have to pay.
Mm-hmm.
It's just small things like that. Everybody's trying to make a big deal out of Kamala Harris saying that she's going to use tax dollars to help the transgender people, but hey, it's a lot more worse that can be done.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, they in any election, they're gonna pick out some of the
Headlines.
Controversy, the most controversial things you may have said or done, some things that everybody may not agree with, but like you said, raising taxes, finding loopholes for the rich. I say one thing, the biggest thing for me that Kamala and the Biden administration has done, is student loans and student debt. So think about all your friends. If something was to pass, let them not have the student debt that they have. That's huge. And I know personally a few people who have gotten their student loans, what do you call it? Not refunded, but taken away. What do you call it? Just wiped out. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I know somebody personally that had over $100,000 worth of debt from student loans just wiped out. That is a blessing. When you don't have to worry about that right there. I don't care if you have 10,000 to 100,000 or whatever. I believe education should be free, and anybody's fighting for that, I'll go with that. Trump wants to right now get rid of the Department of Education. I think that's scary because if you look at what happened in Florida, where they can say what books, even in Georgia right now, they say what books can be on the shelves, and trying to whitewash American history. You don't want the truth to be told in America. That's not right. So things like that is some of the craziest things that I've heard and seen personally. I'll say personally, going back to New York and growing up with, I don't even like saying his name, with him in New York, and what happened with the Central Park Five, with the joggers. You know about that story?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So with him going after them so heavily, and even when they was found, to be innocent, still going after them wanting to lock him up and give him life sentences. So the dude is definitely, I'll say, insane, but it's something that we have to go out and vote. And even if it was two people of civil minds, right? Let's say he was of a civil mind and Kamala was a civil mind, you still got to go out and exercise your vote. That's why I think it's so important. So I'm happy you want to get out this year and vote. If you had to, what do you think the celebrities, 'cause I think that's what controls your generation, what can they do to help get some of the younger people out to vote?
I don't know if the celebrities are going to do it. I think it's just time and maturity.
Time maturity?
It's just time and maturity.
So if some of the biggest celebrities were to say, we're going to go back. So that's different, because when Obama ran, we had some of the biggest celebrities at the time pushing for it. And I think that pushed him over, having them in his corner. But your generation, I don't think that, like you said, I don't think that's helping. I don't know what celebrities you could call on.
No celebrities have enough power. Unless Drake said go vote for Kamala Harris, everybody could do that.
Well, Kendrick, they not like us. So outside of that, anything else we can do as people of our community to help the young people get out and vote?
It just comes down to each person's parents instilling in them and teaching them and explaining to them why they need to vote. I think a lot of people, they don't like to do stuff without knowing the why. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? They like to question a lot of things. So if it's a good reason in their face and they can understand it and it's broken down, I feel like a lot more will go out.
Well, we got a couple of days left until this election. I hope and pray that this message gets to some of your friends, somebody on the internet, somebody in the community, shares this message with someone young to let them know that they need to go out and at least let their voice be heard. I really would like for them to vote for, Kamala Harris, but at least exercise your voice. I think that's the biggest thing. So, EJ, I appreciate you being here. Any last words for the community?
Thank you guys for tuning in. Keep supporting my dad. And road to 1 million.
Here we go. Hey, fam, I love you. I love you. I love you. I always enjoy having him home, so I had to get him on the show real quick. And this time, be sure to get out and vote. Early vote. You got another week of that, and then make sure you're out November 5th to get out and vote. I'm out of here. Peace.
Thank you for listening to Cousin.